Listen. Paleontologists uncover a hidden lizard-like head within a giant skeleton, revealing a 240 million-year-old armored...
Okay, so when you think about prehistoric predators, what's the first thing that pops into your head? T-Rex, right? Of course. But what if I told you that long before the dinosaurs ruled the world, there was a completely different kind of warrior stalking the ancient Earth? Today, we're diving into the incredible story of a newly discovered predator, a true Triassic warrior that's changing how we see this ancient time. And hey, welcome. We're a brand new channel, and our whole mission is pretty simple. We want to bring you the real, fascinating stories behind amazing scientific discoveries. Our goal is to make short, accurate, and super engaging explainers, just like this one, to share these incredible finds with all of you.
Once ruling reptiles shaped Earth's early history, this pointed-toothed warrior raced through ancient forests.
All right, so to meet our mystery creature, we've got to jump in our time machine and head way back. We're going to the Triassic Period. Now, this was a really pivotal time in Earth's history, way before the dinosaurs really took over. This was an era when a whole different set of formidable reptiles were the top dogs. And when I say way back, I am not kidding. We are talking 240 million years ago. I mean, that's a number that's almost impossible to really wrap your head around, right? But what's so amazing is that fossils from this period can give us this stunningly clear window into what life was actually like back then. So the big players on land at this time, they weren't dinosaurs yet. They were this incredibly diverse group called archosaurs. The name literally means ruling reptiles, and for very good reason. This powerful group would eventually split into two legendary family lines, basically setting the stage for the next 200 million years of life on Earth. So, who is this mysterious warrior we've been talking about? Well, researchers have finally given it a name that is frankly just as impressive as the creature itself. Get ready for it. Tainrakuasuchus bellator. Yeah, I know, it's a mouthful, but the name itself tells a whole story. It's this awesome mix of languages. So bellator is Latin for warrior. The rest of it combines Greek and the local Guarani language from where it was found. You put it all together and you get something that roughly translates to pointed tooth warrior crocodile. How cool is that?
This fierce crocodile ancestor battled relentlessly in a world of giants, uncovering secrets.
Just the perfect title for this thing. So let's get a sense of this animal's scale, the tail of the tape, if you will. We're looking at nearly 8 feet long and weighing in around 130 pounds. So, okay, it wasn't the biggest, baddest thing out there in its ecosystem, but it was a seriously formidable, mid-sized predator. Definitely not something you'd want to run into. And this thing was just built to hunt. I mean, check out its toolkit. Paleontologists believe it had this long, really nimble neck, which would have allowed for lightning-fast strikes. And its jaw was slender, but packed with these sharp, recurved teeth. That means they curved backward, which is perfect for grabbing prey and making sure there was absolutely no escape. This was no slow, lumbering beast. It was an active, swift, and deadly hunter. Now, remember that warrior part of its name? Well, that comes from its incredible defense system. Its back was covered in these bony plates called osteoderms. These were literally embedded right into its skin, creating this natural suit of armor, a feature it shares with its distant relatives, the crocodiles we have around today. But you know, an animal is only half the story, right? To really get a feel for this creature, we have to understand the world it called home. And believe me, it was a world that would look totally alien to us. See, back in the Triassic, you wouldn't recognize a map of the Earth. There wasn't a North America, an Africa, an Asia, not as we know them. All the land on the planet was fused together into one gigantic supercontinent called Pangaea. And this single fact, it changed everything for how life could move and spread across the globe. And this is where the timing becomes so important. Our warrior croc, Tainrakuasuchus, was out there hunting on Pangaea around 240 million years ago. Now get this, that's a full 10 million years before the first true dinosaurs even arrived on the scene. So this guy was part of the old guard, one of the original rulers before the dinosaurs began their takeover. Okay, so remember that big ruling reptile group, the archosaurs? Well, here's where their family tree splits in two. On one branch, you have the Pseudosuchia. That's the crocodile line. And our guy, Tainrakuasuchus, is on this branch, along with all modern crocs. On the other branch, you have the Ornithosuchia. This is the line that would eventually lead to all the dinosaurs and, yep, believe it or not, modern birds. So our warrior was firmly 100% on the crocodile side of things. And this is a really critical point. You might look at it and think, hey, that kind of looks like a dinosaur. But it absolutely was not a dinosaur. And we know this for a fact because of the bones. It all comes down to the hips. The structure of the pelvis and how the leg bones connect is totally different from a dinosaur's. It's the smoking gun that puts it squarely in the croc ancestor camp.
This fierce crocodile ancestor battled relentlessly in a world of giants, uncovering secrets.
So you might be wondering, why all the excitement? Why is this one fossil found in southern Brazil such a big deal? Well, it's because this discovery isn't just about one cool animal. It's about a much, much bigger puzzle, the history of our entire planet. The lead researcher on this, Dr. Rodrigo Tempmuller, put it perfectly. He said its discovery is like a missing piece in the puzzle of life's history. And that's exactly what it is. It helps us see a crucial moment in time much more clearly right before the dinosaurs came along and changed the world forever. Okay, now get ready for the really mind-blowing part. The fossil was found in Brazil, right? So you'd think its closest relative would be found somewhere nearby. Nope. Its closest known cousin was found all the way over in Tanzania, in Africa. Back when Pangea existed, those two spots were connected. So finding these two relatives is hard physical proof that animals could literally just walk from what would become South America to what would become Africa. See, you see? This one skeleton isn't just a story about a cool predator. It's the story of our planet. It's real, tangible proof of an ancient, interconnected world. A world where life evolved and spread in ways that seem completely impossible to us today.
Comes ahead. Look at the skull. He had a 240 million-year-old armored crocodile ancestor from Pangea, an ancient predator that looked astonishingly like a true dinosaur.
But you know how science works. Every great discovery seems to answer one question, but opens up 10 more. And that's definitely the case here. The story of these ancient crocodile ancestors is, well, it's far from over. The thing is, fossils from this very specific group, they're called papasaurids, are incredibly, incredibly rare. I mean, they're like gold dust to paleontologists. Every single skeleton we find is precious because it gives us a tiny glimpse into a family line that's still mostly a mystery. There are these huge gaps in their history that we're only just now starting to piece together. So it just leaves you wondering, right? What other secrets are these ancient warriors hiding? What other clues about life on Pangea are locked away in stone, just waiting for us to find them? And really, that's the absolute beauty of this kind of science. The story of our planet's past isn't some book that's already been written and put on a shelf. No, it's an epic tale that's still being written every single day with every new clue we dig out of the ground. And sharing these amazing, unfolding stories with you, well, that's our whole mission here at Discover IT. So if you learned something new or just thought this was cool, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. And most importantly, if you want to join us for more of these adventures, please subscribe to Discover IT. Your support is what allows us to keep telling the amazing stories that science uncovers every day. Thanks so much for watching.
This fierce crocodile ancestor battled relentlessly in a world of giants, uncovering secrets.